What's up guys? With the Yonex All England coming up on the 16th of March, I thought I'd make a prediction video for the tournament. The draws for the badminton categories are also now available to see. In this video, I'll be deciding what first round matches will be the most exciting, the games that I don't want to miss on day one, the players who I think will do better and worse than expected, as well as an overall prediction for each category. Just a quick reminder to please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are not that far away from 3,000 subscribers, which would be insane. Thank you. In men's singles, I think actually one of the most exciting matchups could be played on the first round. This game is between Loh Kyun-Yu and Anders Antonsen. What's interesting about this game is that whoever wins this match has a really good chance at progressing far into the tournament and has a nice run into the semi-finals. Loh Kyun-Yu has been in incredible form as of late and of course won the World Championships at the end of last year. In that tournament, he actually knocked out Anders Antonsen as well in the semi-finals. I think this game would be super exciting to see, although if I did have to predict the winner, I would probably say that Anders Antonsen has a slight advantage, just because he has been competing at a higher level now for longer. For players to look out for, I think I have to include the player I just mentioned, Loh Kyun-Yu. The guy is just so quick, and I think everyone's eyes are going to be on him in this tournament. Also, I've put Kenta Momota on this list too, because I believe it's been a whole year now since he has played his first tournament back, which was last year's All England. As the number 2 seed, I would love to see him go far in the tournament, and he could potentially meet Li Zijia in the quarterfinals, who was the player that actually knocked him out in last year's All England, and would be an incredible match. The player who I think could underachieve is Anthony Ginting. He is a player who isn't in great form as of late. Also, if he was to win his first 2 matches, he would likely meet Viktor Axelsen in the quarterfinals, and I just can't see him winning that. Ultimately, the player who I think will win the men's singles is Viktor Axelsen. I think the men's doubles will be really interesting. After looking through the draws, the Olympic champions Li Yang and Wang Qilin won't be competing, which really means the world number 1s Kevin Tsukamoto and Marcus Gideon must be favourite for the event. I think the best first round match will actually include them in their game versus Cho Soo-gyu and Soo Seung-jae from Korea. Cho and Seo have been basically a top 10 men's doubles pair for a while now, and if Kevin and Gideon don't come out playing their best, I think they will be in for a lot of trouble, to be honest. Some players to look out for will be Aaron Cha and Soh Wee-yik from Malaysia, a pair that have been in the All England final before and are constantly challenging for titles. The way the draw works, I would actually favour them to reach the final here too. Also, I've been impressed when watching Ong Yu-sin and Tu Yi from Malaysia. They also have great potential to get some wins against some of the best pairs in the tournament. The pair who I think will underachieve is Mohammad Hassan and Hendra Setiawan. They are the number 2 seeds for the tournament, but I just don't think they're as good as they used to be. I would love to be proved wrong though, and they do have a nice draw, so it is the chance for them to get far. The pair that I actually think will win the tournament is Takuro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi from Japan. I've been really impressed with them, and they are actually my favourite pair to watch. They definitely have the potential to win, and if they beat Kevin and Gideon if they meet in the semis, I think they will go on to take the trophy. In the women's singles, the best match from actually looking at the first round games would probably be between An Si-young versus Gregory Mariska Tunjung. This game is really interesting because either An Si-young could make this look easy, or it could be a really close game going to 3 sets. I'm looking forward to seeing how this will play out. Gregory Tunjung is only young, so will be hungry to play well here, and she has had some really close games with some top-ranked women's singles players in some of her previous tournaments. An Si-young has been in incredible form as of late though, and that's why I think she is one of the players to look out for in the tournament. She's had so much success in 2021 and dominated the Indonesian tournament. I really want to see if she can continue this in 2022. Also, I had Mia Bletchfield as a player in my most underrated badminton players video, so I think that she could surprise some people at the All England. If I had to pick a player who could underachieve, I would say it would be Pompon Chasuwon. She is ranked 10th in the world, but the reason why I think that she will underachieve is because her draw is really tough. Her first round match won't be easy versus Saina Noel, and if she wins that, I can't see her making it out of the second round versus Akana Yamaguchi. My predicted winner for the women's singles is the Olympic champion Chen Yufei, although I do think it's a toss-up between her, Tai Tzu Ying and maybe even An Si-young. I just think that Chen Yufei has a slight advantage here. Going into the women's doubles, I actually think this is the hardest category to predict. The best first round match for me will be between Maya Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara, versus Tampurli and Tina Marathalurin. World ranked 5th pair versus the 15th. I picked this game because I actually think it could be really competitive, although I'd probably expect the Japanese pair to come out with the win though. From Japan, a pair to look out for would be the 7th seed Nami Matsuyama and Shihara Shida. Every time I watch them play, I'm actually really impressed. And even when they play versus the best women's doubles pairs, it's usually always a very close game, and they even have some wins versus them. To underperform in this tournament, I have to pick Chloe Birch and Jessica Poo from England. They were a new pair. Chloe Birch obviously used to play with Lauren Smith. I just can't see them making it through many rounds, even with the home support. For my prediction, I'm going to go with Lee Soo-hee and Shin Sung-shan from Korea. As well as the Japanese, Korea also have some incredible women's doubles pairs, and I think Lee and Shin are probably the best right now. If they reach the final versus Chen Qingchen and Xi Yufan from China, that could honestly be one of the closest and best finals of the tournament. Lastly, the mixed doubles. For my most exciting game, I'm going with Matthias Christiansen and Alexandra Boge versus Dejan Ferdinancia and Gloria Emanuela Wijaya. This will be, I think, the first tournament where the Indonesians are together. Wijaya used to play with Hafiz Faisal. Christiansen and Boge are also the highest ranked Danish pair for mixed doubles, so it'll be good to see how they match up against each other. My pair to look out for would probably be Marcus Ellis and Lauren Smith from England. They haven't been in great form as of late, and I think a lot of people might count them out, but they always seem to do well at the All England, and I can see them doing it again here. Neither of them play levels doubles now, so all of their focus will be onto the mixed. A pair where it wouldn't surprise me if they underperformed would be Praveen Jordan and Malata Diva Octaviante. Similarly to some of the other pairs that I've mentioned here, they just haven't been in good form. Also, both of them almost got dropped from the national team, so that could either have negatively affected them, or it perhaps could have forced them to train harder for this tournament. Who do I think will win the mixed doubles? In my opinion, Zheng Siwei and Huang Yezhong will win the event. I still think they're the best pair in the world, and hopefully we get to see them at their best again at the All England. Obviously we didn't get to see them much in 2021, so it would be good to see them back again. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me, or would you put some other players on these lists? If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome day.